Mga kada, this morning makakwentuhan natin at kakamustahin ang skater na singer pa na nagbigay karangalan sa bansa nang makuha nito ang ikatlong puwesto sa 2015 Asian Junior Figure Skating Championship na ginanap sa Hong Kong. Kung sino po siya, let's watch this.
Hi mga kada! My name is Misha Fabian and I'm 25 years old. I'm a singer, a host, and a competitive figure skater. I started skating when I was 10 years old and started skating competitively when I was 14. When 21 years old ako, I was the first ever Filipino athlete to represent the country at the World Winter University Games. So yun, enjoy po sana kayo sa segment namin today and see you mga kada!
Kasama natin this morning si Miss Misha Fabian! Welcome to Kada Umaga! Hi, Misha! Nice to meet you!
Nice to meet you po. Thank you for having me today.
Good morning!
Hello po! Good morning! Good morning mga kada!
Yes! Naku, grabe naman, Misha. First of all, napakalaki ng paghanga ko sa'yo because of your being a figure skater. You said 10 years old you started, but why did you think of becoming a figure skater in a tropical country like the Philippines?
Actually po, may kwento po yan. When I was younger, kasi my mom would have business meetings. And while she was having her meetings, she would let me stay sa labas ng rink. Tapos, I watched people skating so many times. Tapos eventually sabi ko, parang gusto kong itry.
Wow.
And then after that, I fell in love with it. The first time I was on the ice, I completely fell in love with it.
Grabe. Parang hindi mo ginawang balakid yun eh, no? Because everything naman was available. You had teachers, you had coaches.
I actually started out skating recreationally kasi I really wanted to do it just for fun.
Okay.
Tapos po nung nag-formal lessons ako, sinabi sa akin nung coach ko, baka gusto mo itry mag-compete. At first, ayaw ko pa po kasi when I was younger, I was a bit mahiyain. Okay. So I said na, wag po, gusto ko po mag-skate, pero ayaw ko po mag-compete. But then when I joined my first competition, sabi ko, this is so much fun. This is actually, the adrenaline rush is actually really, really good. So, I decided to take it further. Tapos, yun na po.
At what age ka nag-start mag-compete, Misha?
I started skating competitively when I was 14.
14.
14 years old.
So, after 4 years of training, ako rin, I actually took ice skating lessons in the same
really
place.
Po?
Kasi nga, I'm also very curious about it, pero it's hard. It's very tough. Kasi, first of all, it's a lot of balancing. And then, mabilis because you're on the ice. Hindi ka natakot dun sa mga ganong klase, mga matters.
Actually po, that's one of the things I love the most about the sport, na sobrang challenging siya. Because you get to train your body to move in certain ways.
You have to be graceful while on the ice, while balancing, and it's so slippery.
I like to say po, it's a good balance between artistry and athleticism. Ayun po.
Correct. Yes. Tapos, and then, when you competed, syempre, you compete against people na who live in places with actual snow, di ba? Hindi ba yun parang advantage right away?
Well, I would say po it is an advantage to them, but being able to compete with athletes from those countries, it's a big inspiration because I can see po paano ko pa pwedeng i-improve yung sarili ko as an athlete, paano ko po pwedeng, what I can learn from them. Yun na lang po yung nagiging takeaways ko from competing with athletes from countries with snow. Kasi nga po dito, tropical country tayo. Our skating rinks are in shopping malls. So, ayun po.
Pero at least, pero ano yun parang mas matinding accomplishment, di ba? Na parang, in spite of that huge balakid, nalampasan mo, you overcame it, tapos, you bested them pa, di ba? But I'm sure it wasn't very smooth in the beginning. Marami ka ring failed attempts. Could you tell us about those?
Well, challenging po, as I've said po, the sport is challenging. Pag natututo ka ng bagong jump or kahit bagong spin po, ang dalas na mahuhulog ka, masasaktan ka. Pero one of my favorite lessons, I guess, from figure skating is no matter how hard something is, pag nahulog ka, tayo ka lang. Try again. And that's something na I carry with me throughout all of the other aspects of my life. And I'd like to say na I'm a better person for it po.
So, kasama na, part and parcel na yung mga
challenges.
What kind of injuries?
There was one time po actually na I was trying out a jump. Tapos pag magsiskate ka po kasi and you exit a jump, pag nag-land ka ganon, sisipa ka palabas.
Oo.
So, yung nasipa ko sarili ko.
Hala.
So, yung blade ko po pumasok sa...
Yung blade?
Yeah, pumasok po siya.
Leg?
Sa leg.
Oo.
So, ayun po, I think yun na po yung pinakamalala kong injury ever since. Pero, thankfully naman po, I've been super careful. I've been trying to do my best na para hindi ma-injure and para alagaan talaga yung katawan ko while I'm on the ice.
Oo. May kasama ba yung pag-workout then strength training?
Yes po.
Diba? Because
meron po actually...
very physical nga siya.
Very physical po. I'd like to think na a lot of yung preparation po na ginagawa sa ice, it happens off of the ice. So, araw-araw po talagang tinatry ko na mag-workout. Meron po akong gym sa bahay. So, doon po ako nag-workout kada umaga. Kada umaga?
Yes.
Ayun po.
So, up to now, you're still training every day. Oo. Yung first victory mo dun sa 2015 Asian Junior Figure Skating Championship, what kind of preparation did you put in for this? Kasi, and also, coming into that competition, inaasahan mo bang mananalo ka against all these other players na nga na inherent yung malamig na weather sa mga pinanggalingan nila?
Well po, for that one, there was a competition that came before that, which was also the Asian Juniors. And it was my very first time competing at that level na international. And when I competed, I wasn't fully prepared po. And sad to say po, hindi ko nagustuhan yung result ko. So, ang sabi ko sa sarili ko, sabi ko sa mom ko, who's here right now, hi mom, sinabi ko po sa kanya na, I don't want this to happen again. Gusto kong i-redeem yung sarili ko. So, since that time po, sabi ko, babalik ako next year. I'm gonna do way better than I did this year. So, ever since that time, nag-workout na ako. I started doing program runs, back to back, para po mag-build ng stamina, mag-build ng confidence. Ginawa ko rin po yung tinatawag na Zamboni performances. So, yung pagkalinis po kasi nila ng ice sa rink. Pwede kang pumasok to perform with your music, tas naka-costume. So, parang test run siya for your actual competition program. So, ginawa ko yun, parang halos araw-araw po ako nagsazamboni nun. And by the time na the competition came, mas confident na ako. Iniisip ko na, syempre maganda po mag-medal. Pero I also felt na I did my best para i-prepare ang sarili ko para sa competition na to. So whatever result, I will be very happy because I know that I did my best. And thankfully,
you won.
I won.
Wow!
So, ayun po yung story nun. Thank you po.
Pero hindi lang yan. You were also the first Filipino to represent the Philippines sa Winter Universiad na ginanap sa Russia.
Yes po.
Grabe! You made history with that,
I
Misha.
did. And when I think about it now, sobrang nakaka-humble pa rin po. Sobrang mind-blowing.
For sure.
I still can't wrap my head around it sometimes na I got the chance to do that, to represent the country as the first Filipino athlete in the World Winter University Games. So that was a really eye-opening and really fun and really good learning experience for me.
You carried the flag. Ang galing, Misha!
Thank you po.
That's amazing. Ngayon naman, baka pwedeng turuan mo kami ng mga ilang bagay tungkol sa figure skating.
Game po.
Kasi ang alam ko lang, ano bang alam ko? Figure 8.
Figure 8. Actually po, ginagawa din yan sa figure skating. Yung figure 8, parang exercise siya.
Exercise, parang like a drill lang.
It's a drill para
What are the
mag-build ng
other
stamina.
things ba? Kasi pag napapanood ko lang to kapag may winter games di ba? Yung mga double axel, yung mga ganon.
Nako, Miss Pia, if you would like to go on the ice,
Wow!
just contact me po.
Sure!
I would love to show you around the rink.
Sure.
Kayo rin po, kung sino mang gusto dito mag-skate.
Oo, you just have to be very patient with me.
Ay, sure po.
Okay, so ano-ano ba yung mga moves na usually ginagawa ninyo on the ice?
Well, we have the moves on the ice, we call them elements. So there are spins, jumps, tapos yung mga edges po, no? Yung spins, yun po yung may different positions ka, tapos iikot. Yung jumps, tatalon ka, tapos iikot sa air.
Yeah.
So what we have here is a flying sit spin. That was the first time I ever tried it. This was
Beautiful.
3 weeks ago. So I learned how to do this on that day, and then my coach said, "Oh, we can add this into your routine in the future." So ayan po.
That's a flying sit spin. Okay, next.
So, ayan po. That's
Ano
a
pa
flying
yung
sit
next
spin.
move natin?
This one is called a death drop.
Death drop.
Opo. It's as scary as it sounds. Pero a death drop is basically tatalon ka, magfi-flip over ka, tapos maglalan kang nakaganon. Tapos yan po kasi pag ginajudge po siya or gine-grade, may grade of execution, tapos kailangan yung pitik pataas talaga kasi yun po yung titingnan ng mga judges. So that's a death drop.
Wow. Okay. Scary. You make it look so easy. It's not. Okay. Next. Ano pa? Ito. What is this?
That one po, the jump that I did at the start, it's called a stag jump. And then this is a combination spin, which is one of the requirements. So that's a camel spin, broken leg, change of speed, increase in speed, and then back sit. Tapos po, pupul ko siya into an ice spin, and then exit.
Amazing! Netizens, for more Kada Umaga updates, i-click lamang po ang subscribe button at i-follow ang Net25 social media pages on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, at pati na rin ang Net25 TV.